Are coming to the federal government's food assistance program.
Thousands of Hawaii residents who are part of the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, could be impacted.
KITV4's Paul Drews reports on when they could see more requirements.
The signs are up around Oahu as many businesses are hiring. In the past, the state required employment to receive SNAP benefits, but that's not the case now. Normally, able-bodied adults without dependents would have to be working to take part in employment training programs, or they'd only get SNAP benefits for 3 months. But ever since the pandemic, the state's applied for and received waivers to eliminate that requirement.
We requested those waivers because of the impact of the pandemic, unemployment, and the higher unemployment rates here in Hawaii. And so, Hawaii is still experiencing a higher than average unemployment rate.
Hawaii's unemployment is higher now than it was before the pandemic, when it hovered around 2%. But after spiking at more than 20% when the pandemic shut things down, the state's unemployment rate has steadily fallen and now stands at just over 3%. In fact, according to employment experts, those looking for work not only have more choices, but also more bargaining power when it comes to pay and benefits.
It's a tough market right now for employers, not necessarily for individuals looking for work, but for employers.
At Goodwill Hawaii's Employment Training Center, not only do they help people get entry-level jobs, but they also train and encourage workers to move up to bigger and better positions.
We're that personal cheerleader that gives them that motivation and that inspiration that you can do this, let's practice.
Thousands more Hawaii residents could be returning to jobs as the federal government raises the work requirement for SNAP beneficiaries from age 49 to age 54.
The new proposed work requirements and time limit would apply to households age 50 to 54, right? So these would be older adults who may find it challenging to return to the workplace.
Those are just some of the 153,000 individuals currently receiving SNAP, numbers that are up compared to before the pandemic. And when the state's current employment waiver ends at the end of the month, there's concern this additional requirement will mean some families will miss out on much-needed food.
This would impact an already vulnerable population and provide additional, requirements that would make it harder for families to access food to put on the table for themselves and their family.
Morishige tells me the state will apply for another waiver this summer in an attempt to extend SNAP benefits without requiring residents to work. Paul Drews, KITV4 Island News.